and I was trying to do something offensive other than just blocking some punches. I got hit in the side of the head a couple of times, and the ref stopped the fight.
Well, you're a 55er anyway, though, so you were fighting up above your weight at that time, too. So.
As an amateur, I always fought 170 and 185. I just never believed in cutting weight.
Where did we have him ranked before you turned pro? Do you remember?
Somewhere in the middle of the pack.
I was ranked number 4.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. There's some
Week
great
later, you went
fighters.
pro.
Yeah,
That's so nice of you for all the other 170 pounds.
I actually fought all of your top 3 guys.
Wow.
And
well, that's what Steve Canoga was the one who recommended you at number 4, and just said you got to have this guy. The 170-pound list was the hardest for me to put together because I'd never put together a list before, and so I was just kind of winging it. But I think I had a list together, and he's like, "Where's James Marino?" And I was like, "Oh, who's James Marino? Tell me about him." And he's like really good. You got to have him here. So
now Mike Rogers has the top 35 or 55 and 70 down.
That is correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll have to find out what happens with the 45ers then.
Yeah, Mike Rogers, a great guy, runs a great camp out of there at St. Charles MMA. There's no denying the guy has a formula that works.
Yes.
Not only is he at the top of our charts, our rankings, they what did they do, Jay? They were out at the Arnold's and won that one?
No, not the Arnold's. They went to the Golden Glove this year.
They won the Golden Glove, sorry. Team Golden Glove.
Not national, but the local. They won that. They've competed in I think the Pan Am Games, and they've done well at all these events.
Yeah.
They've come back with a lot of trophies, and some of these, if they won some of the team things and everything else, they've done very, very well.
And we got Mike Rogers coming out on next week's show, by the way. So, and I believe we're going to try to get Tony Biondo to join them because they have an event coming up on June 13th.
At Al Roboski's place, an outdoor event, I believe.
Okay, fantastic. I can't wait to learn more about it.
I just want to know where Tony gets those suits. He will not tell anybody where he gets those suits, but
it's not the same suit?
No, he never wears the same suit twice.
Okay.
He always gets a brand new suit.
I think those are custom jobbers.
They are custom jobbers.
He's got the voice. He
won't give me the secret. One of the best, hands down, probably the best announcer in the area.
Well, we're going to ask you guys to stay here. Before we go on, we're going to name the top 145 pounders here in just a minute. We're going to look at the revised list. James, how do they get a hold of you? I know tickets are going fast for your event this weekend. And by the way, it's at the Game, which is one of the best places to see MMA fights, in my opinion. Very clean. There's not a bad seat in the house. So if they want to get a hold of you, and also I was looking through your brochure, and thanks for the shout out on the ground and pound on your thing here. Really appreciate on your program. Really appreciate that.
You guys are amazing.
Well, thank you. We really appreciate it. And,
I am. Andy's okay.
Yeah, he's right. So tell us, how do they get a hold of you? You got some numbers there?
Yeah, you can actually call 772-2836. That is my business partner, Mike Roper, and the promoter of the show's number. You can call his business line, and or you can call BD Sports at I forget the number.
You can look at BD Sports in Alton.
BD Sports is 618-462-5861.
Thanks, Andy.
Yeah, Jason and Daryl out there, they're cage ready, and BD Sports do a great job.
Hope you guys
they do an amazing job.
Amazing supporters of the sport and the athletes that are in it, and they definitely deserve our support. And for $15, man, if you guys got tickets starting at $15, if you can't. Yeah.
We started off $15 general admission. $20 gets you sitting at bronze table seats. So for $20, you can sit in table seats for a lot of places. You're paying $40 and $50. Right now, we don't have too many gold seats left. They're only $35, $40 at the door. If you show up the day of, if you reserve them in advance, they're $35. Silver table seats, which is the next row back, are only $25.
Well, I know the Ground and Pound show is going to be there. We're looking forward to it.
Yep, very much so. Okay, guys, we're going to start making the announcements here. I always get real excited when it comes to the rankings, and we got our other show who's going to be starting here in just a few minutes.
Did you want to do any of the revised of the other weights first before you go to 45?
No, let's go to 145, because I don't know if we're going to make it. We'll do the revised next week if we can. real quick, a shout out to my friend J.W. Wright, who opened his new opened his new location for Grappling Concepts. It's 67 Charleston Square in St. Peter's, 63304. Next week I will give you ways to get in touch with JW because I don't have that here. Other than I do have an email address for him, so if you want to learn about Grappling Concepts, it's grappling, cncpts@aol.com. So that's the word grappling, letter cncpts@aol.com. And it's just off Highway 94. It's 5 minutes from Highway 70 and 10 minutes from Highway 40. He's getting ready to put a cage wall up there. It's gonna, I mean, JW's first class black belt in jiu-jitsu through the Gracies. Great guy, and so if you get a chance, you should go check out his new place. We are going to now get into the top-ranked 145-pounders here in the bi-state area. Actually, we're going into the top 15. Instead of doing special mentions at this weight class, and we're going to try and do it in the others, we are going to the top 15. And at number 15, the son of the gentleman sitting next to me, again, we don't go by records here, we go by toughness, and that's Sean Jenkins. Sean, although he's 0-1, a lot of people said he won that first fight out at Boucher's in Illinois. But Sean is a U.S. Marine, and he is fighting out of wherever Uncle Sam tells him.
Yeah, that was a good fight. I was really proud of him. He took it, he was home on leave. He's only 18 years old, and it was 10-day leave, and he took it on 1 day notice, and even the commissioner for Kick said he won that fight, and he's getting better with his ground training with everybody he can down there at Fort Leonard Wood where he's at now, and he's looking forward to coming back home before he ships to Okinawa, which he thinks he's going to go to and fight one more time in June or July before he goes on and gets shipped overseas.
Hey, we appreciate all you guys down there at Fort Leonard Wood, so give us a call in sometime. At number 14 is Gary Becker. He's 2-2 fighting out of Aware Fighting Systems. Not sure who runs Aware Fighting Systems. Anybody?
Yeah, they're kind of an independent group of guys that they don't they train with a little bit with Sam Brock and some of his guys, but they're their own group. And Gary's a tough guy. He fought on my last card and beat the guy with a heel hook in the first round. But Gary started fighting at 180 pounds. I mean, he's a tough kid.
He's a big one for you.
No, he's a little guy, and the thing about him is, I like you, Gary. You're just a knucklehead sometimes. Don't take those fights, and he'll fight anybody. He's just one of them tough country boys, but he needs to be sticking at his 145. He's got a fight coming up at 155, but he's a good 45er.
Cool. I know we got to look out for this next guy. At number 13 is Nick Labasco. He's 1-0, but he's fighting out of St. Charles MMA.